Hey everybody, I hope you are surviving your social distancing. I wanted to take an opportunity to say hi, to tell a story, to offer some encouragement, some updates about where we're at as a church, ways that you can be involved in the life of the church even though we're separated. And just to say that I miss you guys. It's weird for me as a pastor not having Sunday service. I don't even know what day of the week it is because it throws off my rhythm. So hopefully we'll be back together worshiping face to face soon. This week, hopefully you had a chance to go outside and enjoy the great weather we had, especially on Tuesday. And if you're a parent, I'm sure your kids are feeling like mine, just absolutely trapped in the house. And so they were excited to get outside. And Adam wanted to keep going out and keep going out. And one time he wanted to go outside, and it was about 10 minutes until dinner. And I said, Adam, we'll go outside, but we're going to wait for dinner. No waiting. I said, yeah, we're going to wait till after dinner. No. And because I can't help myself and I'm a pastor, I think I have to turn everything into a teaching opportunity. And so I said, well, Adam, when you wait, your patience gets strong. And I took his little arms and made muscles. I said, oh, don't you feel that your patience is getting stronger? And he looked at me just real matter of fact. No, patience not get stronger. Go outside. And what I realized is in a lot of ways, I feel the same way my son does, only in different, more adult ways, I hope. I find in the midst of everything going on, the question I keep coming back to is when? When is everything going to go back to normal? Maybe you're asking, when am I going to get to go back to work? When do I get that next paycheck? When will there be toilet paper back on the shelves? When can I send my kids back to school? And I actually have an answer. It'll be about 145 days. I counted. So almost 6 months. Good luck. But we're asking this question, when? And I'm reminded of what the Apostle Paul says in Romans chapter 5. He says, tribulation worketh patience. And to translate that into normal English, what Paul's saying is that when times are rough, that's when your patience gets a workout. And so while we might focus on all the negativity, while we might focus on all the uncertainty, what I would encourage you to do is allow it to strengthen your patience. Practice patience. Well, what does that mean? It means choosing to be kind when your children are driving you up a wall and they can't go outside because it's raining. It's making that sort of choice. It's choosing calm when everything around you makes you want to panic. Patience is about the choices that you make. And here's why this matters so much, especially now. What gets us through the hard times is faith and hope. And hope thrives on patience. Hope thrives on patience. So can I encourage you tonight, instead of focusing so much on what the news has to offer and watching it desperately for some sign of hope, instead of asking the question why and when will all this get better, take some time to stop, slow everything down, and look around you and say, what has God blessed me with now? What's really good here and now in my life? This might be a great thing to do as you sit around the table with your family and just enjoy that time together. Thank God for the time that you have and this extra time to be with God, to be with family, and to grow in your spiritual life. I want to give you a couple updates about what's going on with the church. First thing, an opportunity to serve. On Wednesday, April 1st at the Atkinson Community Center, there's going to be a blood drive for the Red Cross. And so if you have time and if you're not sick, that's the key thing. If you're not sick, please go on down, consider donating blood. There's been a question from some of you about giving. Many of you have already utilized our online giving platform, and so thank you for that. But the question we've had is, well, can we still write checks? Can we still give cash? And the answer is absolutely, that's just fine. Feel free to mail that to the church or come by and drop it off in person. during office hours, anytime 2 to 5. And if somebody's not at the office, feel free just to slip it under the locked door, and that will be just fine as well. I do want to thank all of you for your patience. I know we are in a learning curve with technology and learning how to do Sunday morning online. We had our service filmed and ready to go, and we spent all night uploading it, anticipating it would be ready for 10 o'clock, and it wasn't. It was still uploading when we got up in the morning and checked on it. It didn't fully upload till noon, and then when it finally did, for whatever reason, there was no audio embedded in the file. So we had to do it all over again, and finally got that right at about 6 o'clock at night. So thank you for your patience. We're ironing out the details, and of course by we, I mean Amanda. You guys know me. I'm still using a flip phone. So did you really expect it was going to work great the first time? I don't think so. So thank you for your patience. We're working those details out, and all of that should be ready to go for this Sunday. Again, if you or somebody you know is struggling financially because of what's going on, please remember that one of the ways our church serves our community is through our benevolence fund and our participation with the Ministerial Association. So we'd love to connect anybody who is in need with those resources. And as we move forward, if the worst should happen, if coronavirus ends up in Atkinson, spreads, and everybody finds themselves in continued isolation, just remember, if you need help getting groceries or getting medicine or any of those other tasks that we normally take for granted, again, please reach out to your church family so that we can do absolutely everything we can to help you out. Again, hope you're surviving well. Do me a favor tonight. Reach out to one person in your church family. Give them a call. Maybe somebody you don't even know that well. Introduce yourself, have a conversation, but take an opportunity to connect and to share the love of Christ. We'll see you soon. Thanks.